Hi guys, welcome back to another channel. I'm just a builder. It's been a while since the last video, quite a while. I've just been working a lot. It's just a lot of work. I'm guessing you guys have, I can only assume that you guys have had your own tough days of work, so hope you all are still going strong, like me. I'm trying. These days it feels like I want to quit, but I'm still here. Okay, so last video we ended off with putting on the radiator and kind of a frame piece. So we're going to tilt the camera here. So I'm going to take off I'm just testing the fit of this thing, of the air filter piece. We'll figure that out. So there we go. That's off. Put the camera a little more over here, a little bit closer, if that works. Okay, grab some glue here. My Enterprise nacelle, my big one. My oh, dang it. I think it's my 1/650th scale, I believe. Let's check. I don't remember. I assume it's the 1/650th scale, but I've got it all glued there and whatnot. Let's see. Figure that out. So right now, all I'm trying to figure out is how to get this to just sit there. Maybe I'll just hold it there, I guess. So let's see about that. Okay. Oops. Now, under here, you'll notice that you got these nubs right here. Well, that's pointing the same way as these wing nuts here. So I'm gonna go in there, see if I can get a X-Acto knife in there, and see if I can't carve them out or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just hold it there for glue. This won't be a terribly long video. Just more of some gluing, a little bit of painting, and I call it good. Let's get that in there. Hope y'all's work is doing pretty good. Me, I work with most gas station jobs. With most gas station retail jobs, you sell a couple of bigger things. We sell are nicotine products such as cigarettes, vapes, and zins, and a bunch of all that stuff, and as well as lottery and lotto tickets. Our big one is currently the Powerball, which is sitting at 1.8 billion, and the amount of people coming in just for Powerball, you can just see it on their faces, like, here for a Powerball, that sort of thing. 99% of the time, it's like, yep. Like, well, let's say 100% of the time, but there are those outlying few, like 99.9% of people that come in are here for Powerball. So I scraped it off the best I could. Go in line with the wing nuts. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna grease the entire area here. So I've got the glue. Just gonna grease the entire area right there. Oh crap! Just greasing this entire area right up in here. Just gonna move that over, and then we're gonna take this, have everything in line, and then just drop it right on. And then just let it sit, or however. I don't know. Something. Maybe I'll just get a little bit more glue. Just put some right there. Just dab it right there. Just set it right on top. Yeah, just call it good. Just gonna take that. Okay. All right. Now for the battery. Now I did say that these. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Focus. Dang you. Focus. All right. Come on. Okay, so you see these 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to paint those red and green. Now, what order? You know, to be honest, I really don't know. Yeah, I just really don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things. I think I'll just put it... Which one's usually the long cable? Okay, the red cable, or... Oh, I forget. I think we'll put red at the front and green at the back. So, got our handy dandy clear red. Yeah, give me 2 seconds here. This won't be a terribly long video again. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we're going with that. Clear red. Okay, clear red it is. I've got one of my nice brushes here. Keep that for the special occasions. If you got any crappy brushes, just use that for the stuff that you just want to get tons of paint over. And use your special brushes for all the special stuff. Okay. Now, the problem with clear red is that it's not going to be seen very, very well. Now, if I had I do have regular red. Now, if I had that and if I had that kind of same thing with the green, yeah, I'd do that. Pardon, it's this little, yeah. Well, you can kind of see it's very, very dark red. Okay. Call that good. And then we're going to go for the green next. No, I didn't wash my brush, but honestly, just easier to quickly move to the next color. It's like seeing very, very dark Christmas lights. The red and green. That's about what it is with this stuff here. Now, if I painted the battery a different color, yeah, we'd be able to see that. We'd be able to see it. Better colors. I probably could have painted it like gray or something. Or I'm not sure if they ever had white batteries. All right, I'm gonna call that good. Okay. Next step, which is going to be a very, very fun one. What I plan to do is glue this in. Gonna put it right here. Now I'm just gonna slather this entire area with glue. Good thing it wasn't there. Now it's not a perfect fit, but it fits pretty good. At least you can see it. I'm going to take some more glue. I'm going to drop it down in there. Okay. Well, those two are done. We're just going to move the car right here. Then we're just going to clean our brushes here. Always clean your tools when you're done. So I can shut this all the way. Okay, we'll just call that good. Alright. Alright, now we're just gonna check off. Okay, yes. That's done. That's done. That one's done. That step's done. Okay. Step 4 is complete. Now we just move on to the interior section. I think what we'll do is we'll move on to the body section next. It won't be that bad. I've already got the body painted up and everything. Yeah. Just gonna fit ish. You can kind of see an outline there. I'll just wait for everything to be done drying before I even mess with anything else. Like I said, it's this thing is warped. So is the interior piece. That's pretty much it for the model. I know I haven't done too much with the stuff. Again, work's kind of kicking me in the rear end. Let's see here. These are all chrome pieces, except those two. Except the grill pieces. I think I have... That's that. No. Oh. There we go. Oh, wrong one. That's the Firestone truck, not that one. Okay. Well, shoot. No. Well, crabs. It's been a while since I've worked on the models down here. I've mainly been working on the Enterprise. So, yeah, I'm bound to forget where stuff is. Never mind, I found them. They're in my box. So not all the parts that I need are chrome. I've got the grill here, the rear bumper, at least I think that's a bumper. We've got the gas cap here, those are chrome. We've got some interior pieces. We got like tachometer, which is for your RPMs. We've got a stick here. We've got a license plate. So we got a few items here. Interiors, got some interior things right over here. We got a front roll bar. Got a roll bar for the front there. We've got a couple of pieces here for the front grille. We'll just put most of that stuff here. Okay, that's that. Oh, we got that. Where was that supposed to? Where was that supposed to go? Okay, you go there. Is there one other thing? Oh, this. We got rear. We got windows. We got rear tail lights and everything. So it's coming together slowly but surely. Okay. My other clippers were taken, so I gotta use the old ones. There we go. But at least I got them. Otherwise, I'd be trying to use a knife to get all this stuff off. Yeah. Come on, let's turn this up a little bit. Okay, so that's that. That can go on. Actually, that can go on. Yeah, so that'll fit right in there pretty well. Now, as you notice that it's a little bit rough. Oh, come on. It's, come on, focus. When I put it in, it's a little bit rough. It's a rough fit, but that's fine for me. I don't care. It's not a perfect model. I'm not trying to make it perfect, but I think we all are. We all try to make things a little perfect, but in the sense of all this, it's okay. I think one of the next things we can do is we've got the gas cap here. Is there like a... Yeah, there's none. So, a lot of it's minimal painting on some of the stuff. So, I'm not too crazy on doing painting of some things. I think it's more of just, I try a little bit, but it just gets there sometimes where it's like, you know what, I don't want to do much. Let's just get the model done. But, I mean, even though some things I won't do, I'll try to at least bring you guys some good videos. So, if you ever get one of these models, I said it once, I'll say it again, just go in with the expectation that it's not going to be a walk in the park type model. It's going to be a very, very difficult model. And if you want to, and I recommend doing some research on this model and just watch some videos and just see what other people think of it. Me, I'm committed. I probably could have done some more research on it, but in all honesty, I guess I just wanted another charger. Okay, so we're gonna put it on. Got our glue here. Go. Take it. Okay. Now it's not gonna sit like snug in there. It's a little bit high in the center. When I took it off, I had to scrape some of the bottom part of it. Scrape a little bit off the bottom, so it's not gonna sit. It's not sitting flush up against here, but it sits well enough where I don't need to do anything else. Just leave it at that. All right. Okay. Just gonna go after this piece. Go after the rear one. Oops. Good. Okay. Just gonna take our X-Acto knife again. Just go at it. So I cut it at here and here. I've got some got a little bit of spruce left right there. As you can see, I already scraped some off of there. I've got some right up in there. Alright. Yeah. Take off my glasses here. Alright, let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's do a little bit more. go. Oh boy. I think we'll take care of that a little later. Right now, let's try a couple of other parts. There they are. We're gonna go after the taillights next. Looks like we got some stuff I need to do. I'll keep that out. Okay. Gee whiz, shish kebab. Lights are worse for wear. These don't even look like tail lights. Look at that. They're way too small. Proportions are off. It's S and BS. Okay, so what I've done is I've just set it in there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a huge hunk of glue and just drop it in there. Okay. Oh. Okay. Fine. No. Golly. Well, that's what you get, I guess. No. This will have to do. Just gonna drop a shit metric ton of glue down this thing. And then crumbs. Pull that hunk of plastic off. Then drop our tail light in there. Whatever can fit. Alright. So that's what it looks like. Now the reason for dropping glue in there after I've already put glue in there, set the light in, is to give it a good seal around everything. Just gonna get this again. That way it can hit all those other small spots. Just like I'm doing with here. Again, this car is not perfect. It's far from it. It's a rough model. Just one of those I could use another remake, or for you guys who, for some of you who are not exactly experienced or just starting out, find a snap together model kit. Go with that. Something other than this. Okay. Let's get our instructions. And my pen. Alright. R, that's R. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well, that's that for the models. Did this for about half hour. Here, I can show you how far I've gotten on my enterprise. This enterprise in particular is only just going to be a side project, just because I want to do something different. So here, we got the nacelle already glued up and everything. This is my unconventional way of keeping everything together, because everything likes to move apart. Like pieces like to move out because they like to bulge out when you clamp them together. So I've got a clothespin right down there. So if you notice, is that this lip right here is higher than this one. So like the this is the outside portion of the cell. The outside portion on this end is shorter than the inside, but on the outside it's longer than the inside. So I'm gonna have to shave that off. Shave it off from this part and from this part. I've got Enterprise all here for what. So what I did was I just did a mock-up of everything, what it's gonna look like, and it's pretty big for 1/650th scale. That's just sitting in there. That guy right there is just sitting in there. This thing I put together. Haven't done any decals. Again, like right in there. This whole thing was fun. You can still see the gap in between here, kind of in between here as well. Up right there, there's a bit of a gap right at the seam down the center of everything. But I mean, overall, this thing turned out pretty well for a re-release kit. Around. Give me 2 seconds here. In my head, when this is the 1/1000 scale Strange New Worlds Enterprise. I cannot remember where I saw it, but someone said that it makes it's easier to look at it in your head, that the difference between the 1/1000 scale Strange New Worlds Enterprise is okay. So the Strange New Worlds Enterprise is bigger than the TOS Enterprise. Now, if you really want to do a size comparison, compare it between the 1/1000 scale Strange New Worlds Enterprise and the 1/1000 scale TOS Enterprise, instead of between the 1/1000 and the 1/650th. Now, I'm not sure if they've done a 1/650th Strange New Worlds Enterprise. You know, I don't think they have. So, all right, so we're gonna pick it up. Now, look at that. Oh, crumbs. There we go. Look at that. It's about as big. It's about the same size. It's hard to show you, but it's about the same size between the 1/650th and the 1/1000 scale. Between the 1/650th TOS Enterprise and the 1/1000 scale Strange New Worlds Enterprise. So this will be an interesting one to build. Again, work and a bunch of other stuff has slowed me down with making these videos for you guys. I hope to do a little bit more. And I'll see if I can put in some vacation time for all that, to hopefully get these videos out to you guys, so that you guys don't have to wait days on end for a new video. I've got most of the parts painted up. I've got the so fun thing is that these parts here, this is your Broussard collector, your rotating Broussard collector. In the 1/1000 scale, that would be one piece, but in this version it's a two-part piece. So go something like that, and then you'd have to put a cap, and then you have to put a cap on it. I'll have to figure that thing out. We'll see how that goes. Nothing really new going on. I'm still waiting on my crankshaft for my truck. Now I've got to find I found a new connecting rod. I just need a new wrist pin, because those things are pressed in. I'm not sure what new vehicles these days, but I've seen that they've got little clips on the inside, circular clips that they just get pressed in there. They can still move, but you can't like force it out. So I might just have to buy a pack of 4 or something. Rock Auto doesn't have what I want. Well, it has what I want, but they're oversized a little bit, and they're keeping the piston. I just need a new connecting rod and wrist pin. So yeah, it's everything's been out of whack, and when your Powerball is up to 1.8 billion, it was 1.3 when I first heard of it. People were just coming in by the droves, just people out of town, possibly, that I had never seen before, that no one else had ever seen before, and we couldn't get to our work. We were basically up front, what seemed like 24, in a figurative sense, 24/7, helping customers and whatnot. And you're training, and you're trying to train a new person, which also is a pain in the hind end when you got tons of people on. So right now everything's moving back to a little bit of normalcy. Everything's going back to normal, just a little bit. So it's been rough past couple of days. Again, I hope to bring you a few more of these. Maybe I can do it Sunday night. When you're seeing this, it'd be very, very early Sunday morning. So I'll try to get these videos out to you guys a little bit more often. I'll try to find the time. Again, I apologize for not getting out more videos to you guys. I mean, I love doing this. I do. There's sometimes I just want to sit in a corner and just do nothing. So, but we're getting close. As soon as I can figure out how everything's going to fit together on this thing, this is just going to be the model feels like it feels like a hodgepodge kit, where everything it should fit together, but it doesn't exactly fit together. So if I can't get it to work the way I want it, I'll just do the best I can, give you the end result, and then give my thoughts on it. Honestly, my thoughts on it right now is, if you want a challenge or you're looking for something hard to do, go right at it. Otherwise, for new people or people who've been at it for a while, and you just understand that there's a risk, there is some it's a very, very big difficulty. It's like playing Legendary on Halo 2 for that matter. Well, probably not Halo 2, but it's difficult. It's tough. You gotta do a lot of scraping off of material. It's tough. So, again, just don't go into it thinking it's gonna be easy. Just if you ever see it, make your decision, go look around online, and do whatever you want. I can't stop you, but I can do my best to help you figure out to help you make your own decision. So that's me. That's my kind of opinion on this model. Again, I'll try to get out some more videos for you. Again, the B25 Mitchell is still no, never mind. The Refit Enterprise is still. I've got everything ready. All I have to do is just finish this model for you guys and be off to the races. I got nothing else. One of these days, I hope to bring probably the 1/1000 scale TOS Enterprise to work. I did want to do that. I forgot it a couple of times, but we'll get there. So, to all of you still watching, thank you very much. Even if you're just here just to watch, that means a lot to me. It means that there's some people out there who do want to watch this kind of content and just kind of listen to just to just to watch, even if it's background noise. Thank you. Alright, and with that, I think we're good. Again, thanks for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, the viewers, all you guys make this happen. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.